the cage. And that one knocked away from him, and Jace Johansson sends this across. Bounces off the stick of Lopez. Lopez, as the Blades are in the middle of a change, will just fire it down. And now Tate Hamry is able to scoop it up in his own end. Hamry fires it up the far boards. Takes a deflection. Big hit thrown by Schockman. He was able to jar the puck loose, but it went right to Neppel, who was able to carry it further. But it's going to be Tate Hamry behind the goal line trying to spin it out. He could not. And Hamry trying to flip it out. They still can't get it out. And now it's going to be the Blades on the near side with the shot, and having to stand to make the save was Kelly. 12 minutes left here in this first period. It's still 1-0 Crookston with the lead thanks to Garrett Fisher. Out in front, that puck took a deflection off the stick of Ecker, went right to Parker Kelly, who dives out there and covers it up. Exactly 12 minutes left here in the first period.
Well, we got the stream back up, so I apologize for that, folks, but we are going to get the new link on the story as well, so there's always got to be something, though, right?
Indeed it is, but nevertheless, play continues here as Grayson Ecker trying to chase it down in the offensive zone. It's going to be Fisher with another shot. He was looking for his second of the evening, fired it just wide. Now Fisher on front looking for Jay Reese, who fanned on it. Donarski tried a shot. That was blocked out in front, and Ecker trying to chase it down at center. Big collision there as Fisher. He's going to run into Brennan Ritter. And on the near side, trying to scoop this one along was Hayek. He's able to do so. Hayek trying to chase it down. And the Blades turn it over as they try to spin it back to center, but no one was there. Here's Grayson Ecker walking in. Ecker drops it back for Reese, who sends it over for Ecker on the near side below the goal line. Ecker tried to center one. No one was there. Goes back for Lipinski, who chips it forward, and that one's going to be saved by Gilbertson. And, boy, we heard Coach Hardy talk about getting a guy out in front, and who's the first guy that we both thought of that'd be right out in front of the net? One Jay Reese.
Yeah, he really loves to park himself out there, does a good job of it, and a good job there to, again, kind of get some more chaos out there, which is just what the Pirates want.
And he was rewarded for his play against International Falls by getting into that dirty area. He was able to get a redirection goal that ended up being the game-winning goal on Saturday afternoon. Off the face-off, here's Jackson Lopez now, centering this one up ahead. This one's going to be floated down for Kelly. This one's going to be knocked over for Dalen Carenta, one of the seniors for the Pirates, as another senior, Carter Trudeau, sends it over for Tate Hamry. And Hamry just goes off the glass and out to center. Here's Matt Peterson throwing this across for Johansson. Johansson back for Peterson. Laid that one off his skate to himself, and up ahead for Jackson Lopez, who will circle around at center and now fire it to the near side for Brushert. Brushert trying a centering opportunity, and Matt Peterson took the hit before he could get the shot off. So here is Carenta. Sends it up the near side. It's going to be picked up by Ryan Street. Ryan Street with an excellent move, trying to cut to the middle. Had that one poked away by Gilbertson. Good play by the freshman netminder, as this one's going to be sent all the way down. It will be an icing here with 10:01 left in the first period. Crookston still up 1-0. Shots on goal, 3 aside.
Yeah, and a good start again. After that goal, I mean, there's been a lot of back and forth. Really hasn't been too much, I would say, that's been high danger. A couple here and there, but obviously only 3 shots aside. Nothing too heavy for either side.
Off the face-off, Melchus, he fired that one down below the cage. As it able to come out with this is Mike Peterson. He'll chip it along the back end, trying to send this one out of the Blades, and they're able to do so. And coming out with this is going to be Mike Peterson. Mike Peterson, he'll walk in, fire a shot. It's saved by Kelly. And that'll get deflected into the corner. 3 Pirates are there trying to dig it out, and they're unable to do so. It gets sent to the back for a shot. That one is saved as Brady DeVries was able to get the shot off. Now it's Jackson Reese spinning this all the way around to the near corner for Blake Melcha. Melcha trying to send it out. He cannot. And now a nice centering pass, and they try and get it down low and trying a wraparound shot. And that one is going to go wide as Vogelbacher had a great opportunity. Now at center. Blades send it back in as with 9 minutes left here in the first. 1-0. Crookston on top as Lubinski tries to go with this into the offensive zone, and he'll lose it. Fisher picks it up. Fisher, the goal scorer here. A couple of nice moves getting into the middle, and Fisher bumped off the puck, and a shot coming quickly. That one was Jaden Steinbrink. His shot got deflected wide. Now Hamry sends it to the back. Levinsky with the shot. That's saved. And it goes into the corner, scooped up by Mike Peterson. Turned over out in front, and Shockman spun and fired one wide. Still battle for it below the goal line. It's going to be Shockman on the end boards. Hamry is there too. It's going to be the Blades who are able to dig it out. Peterson sends this up ahead. Only goes as far as Steinbrink at the blue line. Now get fired back down by Johansson. Goes all the way around. It's going to be left by Steinbrink. Picked up by Brushert. Brushert on the far side tried to leave it for Jackson Lopez. Lopez from the blue line fires a shot. It's saved by Kelly here with 8 minutes left in the first. Shots are starting to add up now for Breckenridge Wahpeton as it's 7-4 in favor of them as a shot coming from the back. That one goes wide over into the corner. They battle for it there. Shockman trying to get it. So is Lubinski over in the near corner, and now it'll be Hamry firing it to the far side. It's going to be Steinbrink who comes out with it. One of the blades of sticks went flying, and Lubinski trying to poke it loose. This one's going to get sent down. It's going to be Brushert in the corner. Now Shockman from behind the net. He'll fire it all the way down, and icing is waved off. Is able to chase it down first. That was Brady DeVries. Now on the near side off the turnover, Jay Reese sent it out in front looking for Fisher. Fisher able to chase it down the corner, drops it back for Jay Reese. A no-look pass trying to get it to Fisher. Good stick there. It looked like that was DeVries who got in the way of it. Now the Blades going the other way. This one is going to be sent down by Ty Larson. It will be in icing here with 6:55 left in the first. It's going to be a face-off to Parker Kelly's right. Kelly has saved all 7 shots on goal up to this point.
Well, I mean, just like that, I mean, last break we had, it was tied 3 shots apiece. Now the Blades get a little offensive pressure here. But luckily for the Pirates, they're still up in this one.
Battling for it in the corner. Still trying to dig it out. It'll be Jay Reese who was able to send it up ahead for Garrett Fisher, who knocks it out into the neutral zone. Now on the near side, it's going to be Mike Peterson. Takes a big hit. Melsha able to scoop it up from his own end, and Melsha makes his way out to center. Carries it into the Pirates' offensive zone, fires a shot. That one goes wide. Took a weird deflection, and Blades are not able to get it out as Ecker somehow held it in on the blue line. Now it's Fisher. He'll walk in, fires a shot. That one just missed on the near side and could not be held in by the Pirates. And Neppel will go up the far side, carries it in for the Blades. It's going to be knocked out to center as Ecker up ahead for Jay Reese. Now it's Fisher on the near side. Puck is going to be loose, and it'll be scooped up by Pinsino. And Pinsino will work his way in and fire it into the corner. Coming off the bench to join the play was Ritter, and this one gets flipped out to center. 5:40 left here in the first period. 1-0 is the score. Garrett Fisher with the lone goal for Crookston. Puck is going to be picked up by Brandon Colburn. Colburn walks in and he scores! Brandon Colburn makes it 2-0 Crookston.
What a beautiful shot there, and a beautiful celly on top of that. Glad we got the stream up for that one. So Colburn gets a great goal, and you know, he's been just grinding all season long. All sorts of different lines he's been playing on, and once he gets a great opportunity here, he fires it home for a big one.
Feels like it was only a matter of time before Brandon Colburn got the goal, because he's been everywhere, especially the last couple of weeks. He's been playing on different lines with different players, and so Colburn is able to get his 3rd goal of the season. Jay Reese is able to get an assist there. His 10th assist of the season. Colburn trying to feed Ryan Street out in front. Street goes into the corner, now sending it out for Colburn again. He was able to get a stick on it, but it's going to be covered by Gilbertson. 2-0 is the score here with 4:59 left in the first period, as it was Garrett Fisher scoring first for the Pirates, then Brandon Colburn just a moment ago. 2-0, and now the shots a little more even, 6-7 in favor of Breckenridge Wahpeton. Off the face-off, in the corner. It's going to be Blades getting it out to center. Here's Jackson Lopez throwing one across. Got this to Brushard, and his shot is saved by Kelly. Another one of those saves where Kelly skating out of his crease to make the save.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He maintains good positioning all throughout, and does another good job there of not letting up a rebound as well.
That shot is going to be fought off by Kelly into the corner. They still battle for it. It's punched along, and now it's going to be Liam Larson trying to get it out of his own end. Tied up there, but Ty Larson is there to at least bash it out to center. Now coming back in, maybe an odd man rush, and Larson got a stick on it, but able to deny another save from Parker Kelly as Jackson Lopez was looking at possibly bringing the Blades to within one, and Parker Kelly says no.
And that door has been slammed. Thank you very much. Wow. As Parker Kelly gets some more stick taps from his buddies, and wow, just a phenomenal play there to go from his right to left, making a huge save.
If you had your volume up loud enough, you could have heard the door slamming there. That was an excellent save by Kelly once again, as here's Lopez in the corner. Lopez trying to win possession, as now it's going to be a couple of them on the far side battling for it for each team, and Jay Reese is there. Now 3 different Blades are over there trying to win possession, and puck is going to rattle around and eventually find Tegan Lubinski, who will go around the cage and head upwards with it. Lubinski with speed, winds and fires a shot, but he was just offside. Here with 3:48 left in the first period, 2-0 is the lead for Crookston. Face-off will be in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and Lubinski using his speed there. Jay Reese just a little offside, got a little aggressive, a little excited about a good rush. Looked like it was headed that way, but nonetheless, still the Pirates get the puck out of their own zone and that much closer to the offensive zone.
Face-off won by Trudeau. Trudeau able to punch it along over to the near side, try to spin one out in front, a little bit behind Colburn, and now it'll be Neppel going up the far side, and he'll just chip it in. Lubinski, first one there to it behind the cage. At the near side for Ryan Street, had that one poked away. And here is Colburn, who just scored the most recent Pirate goal. He'll fire it all the way around to the far side, try to chase after it. Breckenridge, Wahpeton reverses it over into the near corner. It was turned over. Colburn trying to drop one out in front, and Street with the backhand. That one just sailed wide. Colburn holding on to it. Colburn still with it, tried to throw it across, and it goes just past a couple of Pirates out in front. Trudeau and Street were there. As Trudeau and Colburn make a change. And here's DeVries throwing it across. It's going to be played by Jackson Reese, and also Ryan Street was able to hold it in. Ashton Schockman comes off the bench too. Here's Reese in the corner. Jackson Reese trying to center one. He was looking to get it to Carenta, who was calling for it, and Carenta didn't get all of it there. It's going to get fired down for an icing with 2:33 left here in the first.
Well, some good play there from the Pirates to keep the puck in the offensive zone. And, it's one thing to note, too, compared to last night, Pirates didn't get the foot off the gas pedal to get another one after jumping up to an early lead. So I think that shows that this team said, hey, we're not going to have a repeat of last night. We're going to keep on going.
Schockman tried to chip it back. He was looking for Hamry. Hamry with a good stick, and now it's Jackson Reese. Jackson Reese stops, sets up Hamry on the far side. That one goes off the stick of Schockman and had to be played by Gilbertson, as that was a bouncing puck. Good job there from the freshman netminder to track that one down. That's one of those where you never know where it could bounce. Could end up going through you.
And when they do, too, they can just be just a backbreaker. So it's that much more important to make sure you get in front of those weird bouncing pucks. And the Pirates have their second line out here looking for some more offensive pressure.
Hamry with a shot, blocked out in front. Fisher, he tried to backhand one along. It was just wide. Now into the corner, they battle for it here on the near side. It's going to get whacked back in by the Pirates. First one to it was Matt Peterson, takes a hit from Jay Reese. Now on the near side, it's eventually going to be won by Kai McDonald. He'll throw it across for Lopez. Lopez back to McDonald, and a shot. That one goes just wide. And I believe the net came off its moorings, so play is going to be halted here with 1:46 left, but my goodness, Jackson Lopez, he has been creating chances for everyone on the blades, not just for himself, but right there getting Kai McDonald in on the play.
Yeah, that's a guy that you got to keep an eye on then for the Pirates. You don't have to, again, adjust your hole and put all your players towards that skater when he's on the ice, but you just got to be aware and make sure you know what he's going to do with the puck, or try to know what he's going to do.
Makes that save from Kelly earlier even that much more impressive, knowing the kind of talent that he has. Now it's going to be Garrett Fisher. Over for Jay Reese on the near side, chipping it to himself in the neutral zone. Had that one knocked away from him. Still battle for it here as it's going to be Melsha trying to come up with it. Had it knocked away. And here's Lopez again on the near side. Lopez enters the zone, puts the brakes on, sends it to the back, and a shot from DeFries. That one is saved. Able to come out there. Now backhand this along to Parker Kelly was Brushert. And Kelly is just going to cover that one up here with 1:07 left in the first. And Wahpeton Breckenridge, 12 shots on goal, 12 saves for Parker Kelly. It's a 2-0 lead for the Pirates.
And that's what you need right now when you're getting a lot of shots on you. It's what Mayville Portland had last night. You need your goaltender to be your best player, and so far, Parker Kelly's been up to the task.
It's going to be Jackson Reese moving through the neutral zone. Now gains the offensive zone. His shot is blocked. Now Liam Larson throwing this across for Tate Hamry. It's going to be Miller in the corner, trying to chop one forward. It's going to be Neppel who comes up with it. Still battling for it in the corner. This one's going to get sent out into neutral ice, and that's where Tegan Lubinsky is, and he'll fire it back down. Try and let the third line go after it. 35 seconds left here in the first. Still battle for it in the corner. Now it's going to be the Blades coming out with it, and here's Mike Peterson. Mike Peterson will dump and chase after it. Tegan Lubinsky is there behind the net. Lubinsky now heading up the near side. Lubinsky dumps it off to the far side for Jackson Reese, who carries it in. Lubinsky with the shot, and Miller out in front, able to get a stick on it, but it goes over to the near side with just 5 seconds left. Here's Riley Jones. He'll backhand this to Kelly, and he'll cover it as time expires. So that is how the period comes to a close, a 2-0 lead for Crookston, as it was Garrett Fisher and Brandon Colburn getting the goals for the Pirates. 2-0 is the lead after one. We'll talk about this and more right after this here on KROX.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good with Drs. Spinell, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great on-site daycare and a scholarship program. Today at 213 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical. which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center, where it's the first period intermission. Crookston up 2-0 over Breckenridge Wahpeton as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update at this time. Bo, what you got?
Well, in the JV game here, it was an exciting one. Crookston went 4-3 in overtime over Wahpeton Breckenridge, and they played 3-3 overtime, so that was fun, a little different there. So that took place earlier here at the Crookston Sports Center. Also earlier, Crookston Wrestling. They were at Dilworth, Glendon, Felton for a triangular at Glendon. And Barnesville defeat Crookston in a close one, 48-30. And Dilworth, Glendon, Felton defeat Crookston 66-9. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball. Crookston hosted Ada Borp West, and they played a combined, both grades played one game, with Ada Borp West winning 31-22. Let's see here. Final, Red Lake Falls defeats International Falls 7-0 in boys hockey. And then that's, oh, nope, I was mistaken. A lot of girls basketball finals already, actually. Sacred Heart defeated Thief River Falls 76-69. Ada Borp West over Bagley 80-38. Dilworth Glendon Felton over Hawley 53-40. And Nevis defeats Red Lake 93-15. And college, the Division I men's basketball, the Gophers are hosting Michigan State here. That's going to get started here in just a few minutes at 8 a.m. Or 8 p.m. rather. Geez, I'm all over the place. And then the Timberwolves, they're in action right now. They're at Chicago, take on the Bulls. They're up with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. 47-34, Timberwolves are up. So, and the Timberwolves here, they're getting close to their All-Star break, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's got to be coming up here.
Yep. Coming up here pretty quick, the Timberwolves with their All-Star break. Just heard a couple of All-Stars being named to the roster for the Timberwolves, so that's always exciting, and what a good season they've been off to thus far.
I mean, I knew they were going to be good. Didn't think they'd be this good, so a pleasant surprise nonetheless. But, again, a lot of other scores are going to be headed our way here. Chris Fee is updating the website as the night goes on, so we appreciate when the boss man doesn't take a full night off. He's not calling a game, but he's still at the computer there uploading any scores there, so we appreciate that again. But that's what I got for you for our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, Tyler.
Thank you very much, Bo. As 2-0 is the score. Crookston with the lead. It was Garrett Fisher and Brandon Colburn with the 2 goals, and we expected, honestly, with the way how both of those guys have been playing, it's to no one's surprise that both of those guys end up getting a goal.
Yeah, no, I mean, Garrett Fisher has been lighting up the lamp quite a bit this year. The sophomore doing phenomenal with that line, as they're affectionately known from the coaching staff, the Babies. They love that nickname, I know that much, but no, they've done a great year so far. And Brandon Colburn all year long has been just, lighting the ice up. Hasn't lit up the lamp as much, but, I mean, he's been just playing so well, having a lot of opportunities. And, again, he's all been up and down the lineup. He's really – there's always been a next man mentality, next guy up with this lineup, but then there's injuries, and he's pretty much always been the first guy that has been putting those opportunities in those different spots, and he's always played phenomenal hockey. So good to see him finally get rewarded, and hoping for some more great play from not only those two, but from the rest of the Pirates as this game goes on.
And we've seen some really good play from some of these seniors that we haven't seen a lot of. You know, Dalen Corrento, we haven't seen any of him up to this point this season. Jaden Steinbrink hasn't played yet this season on the varsity level. Ashton Shockman's played just one game. He's been out there throwing the body a couple of times, getting some chances at least, trying to create them with a good back check and good forecheck too. And Coda Janarski, we've seen him score once this season. He was able to throw one in from nearly center ice. So
that's right.
We've seen those guys. Haven't seen a lot of them in action, but so far in the first period, those guys have been pretty composed.
And that's what you want to see. I mean, obviously it's senior night, and it's always good to have those seniors who don't get a lot of varsity ice time out there and play well. So definitely got to be happy with that, top to bottom. It's been a pretty good game for the Pirates, and especially in the blue paint there with Parker Kelly having a great night. 13 saves after the first period. Nothing too high danger except for maybe one or two. And I know one thing, Jackson Lopez, he's looking to the rafters right now saying, what do I got to do to beat this guy after Parker Kelly made that phenomenal save, really, as we mentioned, slammed the door closed because it was wide open. And all of a sudden, it was Parker Kelly right in his face there making a great save. So, again, it's been just all facets of the game right now. If you're the Pirate bench, you got to be pretty happy with how those players are playing in front of you.
And Breckenridge, Wahpeton, they've led the game in shots on goal, 13 shots on goal. Really good first period offensively for them. They've been able to create a lot of chances, and again, they're really shooting with a purpose. We saw that yesterday with Mayville Portland. Even though there are a lot more shots on goal tonight, but the Blades, they're an excellent job so far up to this point.
Oh no, yeah, you gotta be happy too. Obviously, down 2 goals isn't the ideal one, but they've been just playing really good hockey, and again, good transitions, good job for the Blades to when they get offensive zone time, they really make the most of it by getting as many shots on as they can. So, if they keep this up, it's gonna be a long night for Parker Kelly. But I'm sure as a goaltender as well, when you're on, you're feeling it, you don't mind.
Yeah, he's fine staying in that rhythm for as long as he can. So we are going to step aside. We'll take a break. 2-0 is the score after 1. We'll have the second period right after this on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back as both teams getting set to come out onto the ice here for the second period. 2-0 is the lead for Crookston after one. As well, let's talk about the period of the long change, what exactly that means, and how both these teams could possibly utilize that to their advantage.
Well, in the period of long change, you're shooting on the different end, so if you're in the offensive zone, you can get line changes a little quicker, which means you can sustain pressure, and also that means you can pin the opposing team in their own zone for a little bit longer, makes them a little tired, more gassed, they can't get off, so easier to maybe get a goal usually in that situation if you have sustained offensive pressure. But on the other side of things, you know, a line change can come back to really hurt you. So, I mean, every period, obviously, that can be the case, but it seems in the second period as well, transitions can be that much more important, that much more back and forth, chaotic, all the fun stuff that makes hockey exciting. So we'll have to wait and see how these two teams react and how they feel each other out in the second period. It took them a little bit and for the Blades to get going, but then they really started to get some steam. I'll say that much. The Pirates had a pretty good start, so we'll see if they can repeat that success in this second period.
Yeah, typically you'll also see someone cherry picking up on the blue line, especially when the puck goes behind their own net. And depending on how aggressive each netminder is, you can sometimes get a little quick breakaway opportunity. And for some of those dangerous wingers like a Jackson Lopez or Grayson Acker for Crookston, that could be where you're able to pick up a goal for either side.
Well, exactly, and that's another thing, too, with the Blades being down 2 goals. I mean, they might take some more risk on this period. I mean, the nice thing is, too, in when it comes to high school hockey, you don't get penalized for an icing, so you can do those home run passes. You don't have to worry about having guys stuck out there for that much longer. You can still get a line change. So we'll have to see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Blades start to stretch out a little bit more, but at the same time, they've had success with doing what they're doing right now. With it has been a good transition game, and they get offensive zone time. But we'll see if they try to go more in that transitional play instead. But should be exciting as both teams are on the ice, and we're getting ready here to start the second period.
Saw the Pirates do the stretch pass quite a bit over the weekend. I haven't seen that as much tonight, at least. Not a lot of opportunities either. So the night is still young for that to possibly happen, as looks like we are getting the second line out for Crookston to begin this period at least. It looks like it's Garrett Fisher, Jay Reese, and Grayson Ecker. And I believe Cody Donarski's out there as well. We'll have to see who is going to join him. Tegan Lubinsky's at the bench right now getting final instructions, so it might be him who's going to be the fifth out there. It'll be for Breckenridge, Wahpeton. That is their top line of Kai McDonald, Isaiah Brushert, and Jackson Lopez. They've been very active up to this point as Jay Reese is able to win the face-off. Goes back to Tegan Lubinsky. There's Jay Reese spinning one at center, sends this one in, and Pirates will try and chase after it. It'll be Matt Peterson who's there first. Grayson Ecker in the corner, drops it back for Donarski with the shot. That one had to be saved by Gilbertson off into the corner. Now leaving this one behind, it's Matt Peterson taking it from his own end. Gets it down to the middle, chopping that one away was Ecker. Jay Reese on the far side. Tried to get through the hit, wasn't able to do so, and Tegan Lubinsky mashes this one all the way down. No one was there but Matt Peterson, was easily able to pick it up, and he lost it, and Jay Reese on the backhand almost was able to make it 3-0. Now Fisher chops this one along over to the near side where Matt Peterson able to pick it up, trying to get it out. And the Pirates doing a good job of keeping it in their offensive zone, and it finally comes out to neutral ice where Dean Lubinsky sends this one down. Jay Reese is first to it on the far side. Now it's Garrett Fisher picking up the loose puck. Fisher with an excellent power move to the net, had that one get knocked off his stick. Now going the other way, it's Easton Neppel. Neppel trying to get around Lubinsky. It's going to be covered up by Parker Kelly here. 15:45 left in the second period, and an excellent shift there from the sophomores.
A great start there. A solid minute of play in the offensive zone, and I don't think the puck reached the red line during that till that last stretch there. So that's a good showing for the Pirates to start this one off.
Here's Tate Hamry zooming around the near side, and able to come out with this is Colburn. Colburn carries it into the offensive zone, gets to the middle. Colburn still going with it. Now Colburn trying to center one for Trudeau. Wasn't able to backhand it too far, as this one is going to get knocked back out to center, and Ty Larson will have to chase it down for Crookston. Now it's Ryan Street on the far side. Street trying a stretch pass, looking for Colburn. It's intercepted. That one is going to be picked off by Luke Craig, and it'll be sent all the way around. Ty Larson is there on the far side. Now Ryan Street comes out with it. Ryan Street had it caught up in his skates. He'll just kick it along. Pirates will make a change. Carter Trudeau throws a hit. Lucas Miller trying to step to it first. Jackson Reese was there as well, but it's going to be Blades who will send it out. And Lubinsky from center. He just fired that one on net. Gilbertson had to be aware. And the freshman netminder. And a shot, and that one is off the post by Lucas Miller. Had it wide open, and he couldn't put it in. Now it's Jackson Reese as a hand pass is going to be called. Faceoff's going to come all the way back down into the Breckenridge Wahpeton offensive zone, and another opportunity for Crookston, as they have had all of the shots on goal this period, 3 of them.
Yeah, no, a great job there. Just kind of catching Gilbertson off track there. He was just lost the puck, and a great opportunity rings off the pipe.
Faceoff won by Caden Edwards. Now puck comes out for Jackson Reese. Lubinsky carries it on the near side, trying to center one, looking for Miller again. Miller bashes one out into the middle, and Gilbertson tried to cover it, but it was knocked away by Peterson. Now Matt Peterson. It was a hand pass, so it could not be played by the Blades, as now it's Lucas Miller sending this one around. Caden Edwards is there. Caden Edwards throwing the hit. Now it's Lucas Miller trying to wind and fire a shot. That one goes wide. Over to the near side, and it's going to be intercepted by Lucas Miller, and he'll spin this one down. Over into the far corner with 13:40 left here in the second. 2-0 is the lead for Crookston. Puck took a weird ricochet off into the corner. Either way, it's going to find Kaysen Pintino, and it's going to be iced. Faceoff will come back down for the Pirates.
Well, the Pirates doing a good job so far of, not forcing anything. You haven't seen too many shots into the shin pads of a Blade player, and so those point players for the Pirates are doing a good job of recognizing there's not a shot available, just get the puck down and continue the forecheck, which has been very strong so far tonight.
Face-off win. It's DeVries up the far side. Now coming out with this. And throwing this one across was Kai McDonald. And no one was there. Lopez on the corner. Drops it back for Brushert. Hamry was there trying to knock this one out. It's going to be held in as Lopez sees that one go around the boards over into the near side, and puck is going to skitter out to center. So here was Luke Craig, and that one turned over. It's Liam Larson. He'll fire this one down. Pirates are going to make a change. So it's going to be turned over as Ty Larson scoops up the puck. His shot, that was blocked out in front. Ashton Schockman gives it a hack, and that one just goes into the air and had to be gloved by Gilbertson. Ashton Schockman once again out in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, and give credit to Ty Larson there for getting a couple shot attempts towards the net and creating a little chaos, which is always good, where especially against a freshman netminder to, get them going all over the place.
Now a shot from Donarski. That one is blocked. Grayson Ecker with the shifty move, trying to spin and throw one out in front, looking for either Garrett Fisher or Jay Reese, but it was just behind both of them. Now in the middle, it's Matt Peterson. Far side, now Mike Peterson had that one stripped away by Jay Reese. Still battle for it now. Garrett Fisher, he was able to come out with it, tried to get it to Ecker in the middle, but he could not because Mike Peterson was there, who comes out with it. Mike Peterson dropping this one off for Neppel, who will give it to the back for Peterson, and he scores! Matt Peterson from the point. Sounds like it hit the bar, and it's 2-1. Parker Kelly trying to plead his case to the referee. It is 2-1. Breckenridge Wahpeton.
Yeah, and a shot from towards the point there, and a lot of players out front. So obviously, I think Kelly might have thought he might have been hit a little bit or some interference, but either way, there again, as you said, the refs aren't going to change their mind, and this lead gets cut to 1.
On their first shot on goal of the period, Matt Peterson's going to get credit for the goal despite all that traffic out in front. Now another shot. That one had to be saved by Kelly. So Easton Neppel picks up the assist as well. Matt Peterson with his 4th goal of the season. So now it's 2-1. Crookston's lead cut in half. And the Blades almost were able to keep it in. They could not, as McDonald had to drop it back for Johansson, and now Peterson sends it back for Johansson. Trudeau in the middle, knocked it away, but it goes to Lopez. Lopez dropping it back. Peterson with another shot. That one took a deflection off the stick of Ryan Street. Over into the far corner. Hamry is there. Now a long shot. That one came from Johansson going wide. So here's Carenta. Sends this one around for Tate Hamry on the far side. Hamry nudges it along for Ryan Street. Pirates still can't get it out of their own end. Now a centering opportunity. Carenta was able to cancel that one out as Ryan Street tries to fire one out. Now Carenta, he's able to knock it down. Having to chase after this is DeVries. Forecheck from Trudeau, able to jar it loose. Still battle for it on the far side. Now Jackson Reese comes out with it. Jackson Reese cuts to the middle. His shot saved by Gilbertson. Now sweeping this one around is Luke Craig over to the near side. But it goes as far as Jackson Reese. Now Larson with the shot. That one was blocked out in front. Caden Edwards tried to jam it down low for Lucas Miller. This one is going to get knocked out to center as Blake Melsha tried to send it along for Jackson Reese. And this one takes a deflection, scooped up by Caden Edwards. Edwards with the shot. It was deflected, goes to Lucas Miller, who scores. And the Pirates are back up 2. It's 3-1.
Well, that was a good response there from the Pirates. They had some good offensive zone time, and a turnover towards the blue line allows them to, again, Edwards to kind of come in, get a good shot on or deflection either way. They'll take it, and they'll jump back up by 2.
So it's 3-1. Pirates with the lead. Lucas Miller gets his 6th goal of the season. Caden Edwards gets the assist. We'll also give an assist to Jackson Reese. Edwards with his 4th assist as this was iced by the Blades. So just under 10 minutes left here in the second period. The Pirates get one back, and it's 3-1. Another face-off. It's going to be Liam Larson with the shot. Scramble out in front. Could not get a stick on it with Steinbrink, and now it's going to be the Blades going the other way. Putting the brakes on was Neppel. Tried to center one. It's intercepted. Steinbrink is there and had that one knocked away from him. Mike Peterson knocks it back for Matt Peterson, and now it's Mike Peterson once again at center. Had that one knocked away from him as Liam Larson jarred it free. Near side takes a couple of deflections, goes right back to Vogelbacher, who will throw it across for Mike Peterson with the shot, and that one is saved by Kelly. 9:15 left here in the second. So 3-1 is the lead for Crookston. They now have 17 shots on goal as opposed to Breckenridge Wahpeton's 15. Both teams scoring once here in the second period. It was the Blades first with Matt Peterson from the point. And Lucas Miller just a moment ago as a shot had to be nudged aside by Kelly. Now below the goal line trying to chop one forward. It takes a deflection and had to be played all the way out at center by DeVries and sent right back in by the Blades as they're offside. A delayed offside is the call, and now it's Ty Larson. Ty Larson out at center. Comes to the near side and dumps it in. Jay Reese was there, tried to knock it off into the corner, and McDonald was able to chase it, and now it goes all the way down. Kelly is going to have to play it, and he'll just cover it up with 8:32 left here in the second.
Well, that's been a good back-and-forth game, kind of what we expected after that first period so far. Both teams having some good offensive chances, and both teams adding to their goal mark so far this period with plenty left to go in this one.
Pretty much halfway through this one. It's 3-1. Crookston with the lead. Here's Lubinsky. And that one's stripped away by Mike Peterson. They try and send it back. Took a deflection. It goes all the way down. Gilbertson having to play it. Gilbertson fires this one down, and now Lubinsky has to chase it in his own defensive zone. Lubinsky puts the brakes on. Now it's going to be Jay Reese. Tried to get it to Garrett Fisher. Went too far. Now it's going to be spun up ahead and taken over by Mike Peterson at neutral ice. Goes into the offensive zone. Knocked off the puck by Ecker. Fisher is there as well as this one is scooped along into the corner. Taken away by Jay Reese. So here's Jay Reese into center. Now gets it up ahead for Garrett Fisher. Had it knocked away. Tate Hamry is there. Hamry going to the back end, and his shot blocked into the corner. Hamry trying to drop it off. He was looking for Jay Reese, who comes up with the steal. And it's turned over as Matt Peterson goes around the cage up to the near side. Now Jay Reese spins one through the crease. That one goes wide as well. Gilbertson had to be aware of it, tracked it the whole way. Now here's Ecker. Circling at center, sends it to the near side. Garrett Fisher. Fisher with a shot. That one's blocked off into the middle. Able to come out with it. It was Vogelbacher, and he sends it forward for McDonald with a shot. That one is saved by Kelly. 6:58 left here in the second. 3-1 is the lead for Crookston.
Yeah, and again, it just continues to be both teams really just going back and forth. Not really sustained forechecks so far. A lot of transitional play, and a lot of each team just, well, for the most part, not being too hemmed in their own zone for too long.
Really back and forth period here as it's Larson at his own blue line trying to fire this one up ahead. Ryan Street takes over at center, and now it's Trudeau with a couple of nice moves. Tried a centering pass for Colburn. Larson nearly was able to chase it down as Colburn's in the corner. Coming out with it is Lopez. Lopez flips it up ahead for McDonald. Cross-ice pass. Larson is there first. Now Ty Larson at center backhands it in. Only goes as far as Matt Peterson. So here's McDonald. McDonald surrounded by a couple of Pirates. Colburn was able to jar it free. Trudeau on to the near side. Here comes Ryan Street as he enters the offensive zone. Ryan Street puts the brakes on, gets into the corner, sends it to the back, and that one is intercepted. Now it's Lopez on the near side as the Blades make a change. Lopez sends it to the far side, spinning a shot and firing it wide. That one was Neppel. Jackson Reese harassing Johansson at center. Now Reese able to come out with this, sends it over for Hamry. Hamry winds and fires, and that one just skittered wide. Now Miller on the far boards, had that one intercepted, and Neppel will carry it up ahead. Had that one knocked away. A good defensive stick there from Caden Edwards. And Edwards is still going with it, possibly a 2-on-1. Now Edwards, he'll walk in, fire a shot, and that one fought off by Gilbertson. Goes into the netting, out of play here with 5:25 left in the second period. 3-1, still the lead for Crookston.
Both teams, again, having a lot of offensive pressure come from their transitional play. And so the defenses have to be pretty sound and make sure they're having good gaps and keeping an eye on those backdoor passes like one just attempted for the Pirates.
Trying to get it to Lucas Miller. He was looking for a second. Now a shot from the point from Donarski. That one sails wide. And a good shift here. This is kind of a makeshift line here from Coach Hardy with Edwards, Jackson Reese, and Lucas Miller. Now Tegan Lubinsky jumps in on the play. Lubinsky with a shot and another save made by Gilbertson. My goodness, Gilbertson, he's been tested, and the freshman netminder has done everything he could in the crease up to this point.
No, I mean, his play has been phenomenal, really. I mean, yeah, the goals are 3 against him as of right now, but for how many shots and great opportunities the Pirates have had, it could be a lot worse for the Blades at this moment.
This one is going to be iced by the Blades, so it's going to come all the way back down in the Crookston zone once again. So they'll do it again to Gilbertson's left here with 4:51 to go in this second period.
And a thing worth noting as well, not only have the line's been kind of mixed, but the offensive opportunities have been from all over the lineup as well, which is good. You want to see that when things are a little, off the normal lineup.
Excellent stick from Jaden Steinbrink to win possession and fire it back down, and Coach Hardy was clapping at his effort there, and the Pirates are taking advantage as Lubinsky fires it back down. Steinbrink is there once more, and Schockman almost able to hold it in. Donarski is at the blue line, and a shot. That one was nearly sent in off the stick of Steinbrink and hopped over the cage. And the Pirates bench reacted there. Now out at center, taking a tumble, and here's Steinbrink with an excellent shift, and he'll fire it down. Steinbrink, one of the seniors, he'll throw the body below the goal as Jay Reese on the far side trying to keep it in for the Pirates. It's Donarski at center who will bash it in. That one goes off of DeVries. Now on the near side, it's Steinbrink. Steinbrink trying to fire it in. This one is going to take a deflection off the stick of Donarski. Actually ended up in the trash can on the Breckenridge Wahpeton bench. As Donarski, he's not going to get credit for a point there, but style points for banking that one off his stick into the trash can. Don't think we've seen that one all season.
Caught me off guard. I moved the camera to the Pirates' end there, but yeah, he said that, and sure enough, I zoom in and digs the puck out of the garbage.
Off the face-off at center. Blake Melsha, he'll nudge it down, and it'll be scooped up by Matt Peterson. And to the far side, Johansson. Now McDonald. Melsha at center will backhand it in. Goes right back to Johansson. 3.5 left here in the second period, still 3-1, and that is going to be an icing. The Blades ice it once again. Faceoff comes down into the Pirates' offensive zone. It'll be to Gilbertson's left. Here with 3:27 left in the second period. Shots on goal 20-16 in favor of Crookston. Pirates already with 14 shots on goal in the period. And they've held the Blades to just 3, despite the fact that one of them found the back of the net. And here's Ecker trying to leave it behind, but it was Matt Peterson who scooped it up. Jay Reese had that knocked off a stick. Matt Peterson comes out with it at center. Matt Peterson, the lone goal scorer for Breckenridge Wahpeton tonight. Here's Melsha. Now it's Ty Larson, backhands it over. He was looking for Melsha, but it's going to find Brushert instead. Brushert sends it down low for McDonald. McDonald knocked off the puck there. Couple of big hits thrown in the corner. Ty Larson threw a big hit to jar it free. Now it's Ecker up the near side. Ecker had that one knocked off his stick. Penalty coming. This is going to be the first penalty called of the game. And a tripping penalty is going to be the call. And at the 2:43 mark of the second period, I think this might be the longest stretch that we've seen without a penalty.
Probably. Honestly, it's good to see that. Obviously, you want to have nice, clean, fast-paced hockey, and penalties are always known to kind of slow things up. But nonetheless, with a 2-goal lead, the Pirates go on the penalty kill. Not ideal, but their PK has been very successful so far.
So Grayson Ecker heads to the penalty box. A quick shot down is fired wide. The Pirates 80% on the penalty kill, 52 for 65 as Crookston sends it all the way down below Gilbertson. Trudeau comes up with the loose puck. Trudeau tried to jam it through, but he couldn't get there as there were a couple of different stick blades in there from the Blades, able to disrupt the opportunity. Now going the other way, it's going to be Nepple. Nepple on the far side, now going below the goal and into the corner. Drops it back for Mike Peterson. Mike Peterson will throw it to the back for DeVries. DeVries able to keep it in and send it right back down for Mike Peterson. Now over to the near side, cross-ice pass. Watch out over there again. This time it doesn't go into the trash can. It ends up in the Breckenridge Wahpeton bench. Kind of in the same area, though, so there must be a magnet for that puck over there with 1:56 left here in the second period, 1:13 on the power play.
I don't know what assistant coach is over there, but he's got to keep his head on a swivel. He's been bombarded with a couple pucks this period.
Definitely not the night to play the lottery if you're him, as it's going to be covered up by Parker Kelly. They'll do it again to Kelly's left.
Well, maybe he hasn't got hit so far, so maybe you do play the lottery. Who knows?
Good point. I like the glass half full approach.
Yeah, you got to have it every once in a while.
Jay Reese off the face-off was tied up there. Blade set up their power play as here's Lopez throwing one across, and another save made by Kelly as he denied Johansson. Now the other way, a 2-on-1. Jay Reese, Garrett Fisher, his shot is saved by Gilbertson. Boy, a couple of great chances within about 15 seconds, one for each team. Now it's McDonald dropping it off on the near side to the back for Matt Peterson. And Peterson sends it to the near side for Lopez, and having to rise and make the save was Parker Kelly. 1:15 left here in the second, 32 seconds on the power play for the Blades, and just a little conversation taking place behind the net. And either way, it'll be a face-off to Kelly's left.
That was just, I mean, as you said, back-to-back, fantastic saves, magnificent. I mean, all the great ways you want to put it. I can't believe both those goaltenders made both those saves.
We've said that a couple of times tonight, even up until that point for both netminders. Now it's Matt Peterson at the back, sends it to the near side, throwing one across again, and another save by Kelly. Puck squirted through, and somehow it didn't go, and now Colburn on the near side just bashes this one down and out. And 10 seconds left on the power play. That should all but kill it for the Blades on the man advantage. And another opportunity with that backdoor pass that you were talking about earlier, Bo. As carrying this one in is Lopez. Time has expired on the man advantage. Ecker coming out of the box, and now up ahead it's going to be Colburn who will walk in. Colburn, a couple of moves as he cuts to the middle. His shot down was saved by Gilbertson, and that one went up high into the air, and it's going to be Mike Peterson who will send this one down, and it will be an icing with 23.5 seconds left here in the second.
I mean, there's not much time left, but at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised we get another goal here. I mean, both teams just having just chaos out front in front of Parker Kelly and his defensive teammates helping him out and clearing that puck, and then the Pirates getting some good chances off the rush. I mean, just fantastic, exciting hockey here.
That one had to be scooped up by Gilbertson with 19.4 seconds left here in the second. And wow, the last minute has been, the net minding has been excellent. It's been excellent all night. Face-off win for Mike Peterson and Breckenridge Wahpeton over on the near side. Puck comes out to center as Levinsky up ahead for Edwards. Now Edwards goes across. It's Lucas Miller. He'll wind and fire. That shot was blocked. Puck is chopped across, and the Blades try and get it out. Now Levinsky with the shot as time expires. That one goes wide, and that is how the second period comes to a close. 3-1 is the lead for Crookston. Each team with a goal in the period, but the deficit remains the same for Breckenridge Wahpeton as it was after one. They trailed by 2 heading into the third. So we'll step aside, take a break, try and recap everything we saw there in that frenetic second period right after this here on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. Hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
And welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center, as it is a 3-1 lead for Crookston over Breckenridge Wahpeton. As we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update here once again. And Bo, you have any more scores for us?
Yeah, I do, in fact. As the Draft Sports Bar and Grill, located right next to the Crookston Sports Center. Hop on over there. Great specials. And what's the special this Tuesday again? Burger
Burger
night.
Yeah, buy one burger, get a second burger, $3 off. And you know what goes well with a burger?
Oh, you know, my personal favorite, some cheese curds. And so if you head on over to Draft Sports Bar and Grill, ask for the Bo Melby cheese curds, and they will give you a weird look because this is not an official sponsorship. But I'm just guessing, I'm hoping if enough people ask, and they will reach out to me, because I don't want to reach out to them. Just, I don't know why, just not my thing. They will maybe talk and maybe do an endorsement, or maybe I'll get a free cheese curds every once in a while. You know, the appetizer games runs in my blood. The Carl's Combo at the Irishman Shanty.
Yeah.
Just saying, named after my dad. You know, don't want to mention too many different competitors, but just saying, the appetizer game's strong in the Melby household. Anyway, let's move on.
If you build it, they will come.
Yes. Okay. Oh, let's get back on the rails here on track before I get some text messages from my boss. With the boys hockey, the JV game was a dandy of a game. Went to overtime. Crookston won a 3-on-3 hockey, 4-3, I should say. Good game there. Crookston wrestling, they're in action. They were at the Dorothy Glidden and Felton Triangular. They would lose to Barnesville 48-30, and Dorothy Glidden and Felton would defeat Crookston 66-9. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball, they would combine grades to play one game against Ada-Borup West at home here in Crookston. Ada-Borup West would win 31-22. In college Division I men's basketball, the Minnesota Golden Gophers are in action. They are hosting Michigan State, and the Gophers are up 22-20 with about 5 minutes, 58 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in action as well. They're down in Chicago. They are up 77-63 with 7 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third quarter there. Let's see here. Boys hockey, Red Lake Falls will defeat International Falls 7-0. Other than that, don't have any hockey scores that are final, but girls basketball games are final. We got a few of them for you here. Sacred Heart, they get a win over Thief River Falls, 76-69. Ada Borp West defeats Bagley by a score of 80-38. And Dilworth Glidden Felton defeats Hawley, 53-40, and Nevis defeats Red Lake, 93-15. That's really it for our finals again. Chris Fee updating the score page as the night goes on. We appreciate that. Obviously, with our post-game show, I would assume we'll have a lot more finals for you there. But a lot of action around the area. Again, girls hockey, the Section 8 AA tournament. Big schools are starting their quarterfinals already with Class Single A starting on Thursday. We'll have the semifinals for Section 8A right here at the Crookston Sports Center. Tyler and I will call the first game on our KRX YouTube video live stream between Warroad and the winner of Thief River Falls and, was it Thief River Falls? And International Falls, yep. Okay, it's coming back to me now. And then we'll have the game, Frank Fee and I will call the game for Crookston girls hockey between the winner of East Grand Forks and Detroit Lakes. Yep. I think that sounds right. Mark your notes. It's actually, Thief River Falls and Detroit Lakes, East Grand Forks and International Falls are going at it. That's the quarterfinal matchup. Either way, we'll have Crookston and Warroad girls hockey this weekend, and we'll have the Crookston game on the radio as well as the video live stream. So we'll have that for you there, and then the section championship a week from Thursday right here at the Crookston Sports Center. We're hoping that's going to be another Crookston game for you here. That'll be on the video live stream on the radio as well, and a trip down to the X, and very exciting to go down there. As I said earlier, I think with Frank, I've never gone to a Crookston State game, whether it be basketball, hockey, whatever. Never had the opportunity to go when I was younger with the few times I went down. So it would be really exciting, really cool to be able to go down there and assist with the call as well. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever you want to do for me as well, I'd appreciate it. As girls hockey is in the playoff time already. And boy, is it going to get busy here on KROX in the next few weeks, Tyler.
Yeah, absolutely, and looking forward to this weekend. On a personal level, I'm looking forward to not having to follow the Hall of Famer this time, as I had to do that last time with Frank Fee on the call. But it's always a good time when we have a full booth here, and exciting for a doubleheader too. Semifinal Saturday. I always love the semifinal Saturdays right back to back. It's a great atmosphere there, and it's going to be an excellent day here. So again, that's going to be Saturday here on KROX. One score of note that I think we should tell the listeners: East Grand Forks and Warroad tied at 1 in the first.
Ooh.
And that's late in the first period too. That one being going on right now. So
it's over at the Crookston, the East Grand Forks Civic Arena, I believe, right?
That it is. So
yeah, no, that should be a good matchup there. And for boys hockey, that's pretty much your 1-2 seed. Thief River Falls, I would assume, have that 3rd seed locked up. Detroit Lakes, they're battling for that 4 seed, and honestly, there's a couple teams battling for that 4 or 5 seed. Crookston as well as being one of them. So no, it's going to be very exciting here the next few days here. I mean, think about it. A week from now will be. I believe that's the last boys regular season game. That's wow. Where did this hockey season go, Tyler? Where did it go?
Yeah, who knows? But anyway, the way how things went in the second period, both teams, they're able to get a goal in the period. It was Breckenridge Wahpeton able to cut it down to 2-1, and they did it pretty much the way how you got to beat Parker Kelly. You get traffic out in front, take away his vision. It's gonna make any goaltender hard to stop it, and he was able to almost track it down, and also I think it hit off the post too, that shot. So
yeah, I was just gonna say it did ring off the post as well. So obviously that was a perfectly placed shot. So that's remember the key to beat Parker Kelly. Take away his vision and bank putting off the post. Otherwise, he'll be on it. He's been Johnny the spot so far tonight.
And it was Lucas Miller who was able to get the goal for Crookston just a couple minutes after. And we've talked a lot about how this team is a very momentum-based team. Got to think that really helped Crookston, especially with the way how the rest of the second period went.
Oh, I would definitely say so. I mean, they really seems like they played with a lot of confidence with the puck and the last parts of that second period there. Really, just not having even if they were in their own zone, they seemed pretty calm and collected. They really kept on having some good breakouts, not letting the blades get set up for the most part. The one penalty there, and they killed that one off, which is a big key as well. Even Carter Trudeau had a good chance shorthanded there down there. So they've been giving the blades some fits, and, the third period headed our way. Pirates been rolling 4 lines all game long, even 3 defensive pairs. I think we've seen all 3 pairs so far, at least a little bit. So that should definitely be hopefully a good thing for the Pirates to come into this period well rested and ready to open this one up. And they are definitely looking forward to maybe getting a couple more goals here insurance-wise, and because the way the Blades have had some chances, Parker Kelly's bailed out the Pirates a few times.
Yeah, absolutely. And also on the other side, Cale Gilbertson, the freshman, he's been awesome tonight for the Blades, having a couple of big saves, and we can't stress it enough. Freshman starting netminder, that's really impressive.
Oh, no, I keep on forgetting. You say it, and I'm like, oh, that's right, he's a freshman. I feel he's at least a junior. I mean, he has the poise out there. I mean, every once in a while it gets a little chaotic, but that happens with any goaltender when things get a little crazy in front of you there in the slot by the crease. So, but no, he's been playing very well and trying his best to battle off these Pirates forwards, and even some defenseman shots have been getting through. So it's been, again, it hasn't been one repetitive way the Pirates have gotten shots on net. They really opened up the playbook a lot of different ways, and I think that's part of the reason why this game probably feels a lot better than last night. Not only are they up 3-1, but just the way they're playing, the passing, and also some of these players, these seniors who don't get a lot of varsity skating time, have really stepped their game. I mean, that one shift there from that was Jaden Steinbrink. My goodness, he did it all.
Yeah.
And he had a good, dumping the puck in deep, keeping the puck in by the blue line, hitting some physical play, and then also getting a shot that was pretty good opportunity as well. And the best part about it, it was a good shift that was recognized by the bench, and they were like electric. They were loud, banging on the boards, kicking the boards, everything, stick taps. I mean, it's just great to see that bench is excited for a player who doesn't get that much playing time, is making the most of it. That just shows how close this team is.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we've heard a lot about when we talk about the player interviews, just how close this team is from top to bottom, and even guys that have spent a lot of time on JV getting their night tonight, as Steinbrink nearly was able to redirect one into the back of the net. 3-1 is the score. Crookston on top. We head to the third right after this on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
Softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Getting ready here for the third period as Crookston with a 3-1 lead over Breckenridge Wahpeton. Here as both teams just about ready to get onto the ice. It was Garrett Fisher scoring first for Crookston. It was his 10th goal of the season. Then Brandon Colburn scored his third goal of the season. That made it 2-0 after one. Then it was Breckenridge Wahpeton's Matt Peterson, the freshman, scoring from the point, rang one off the post and in. Made it 2-1, but then it was Lucas Miller scoring his 6th goal of the season on senior night as he was able to make it 3-1. Lucas Miller, the only senior to score on senior night up to this point. And once again, we've talked about it so much how it's scoring from a couple of different lines there for the Pirates.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad they're not going away from that identity. And even though it is senior night, you want to have those seniors get on the score sheet, but still, it's good to see that. It's also a good sign to see younger players score. Obviously, that shows, hey, they're going to have more confidence as their careers go on in high school. But it's just been a good performance again from the Pirates, and night and day from yesterday, I'll tell you that much. As the Blades are now taking the ice as well, and they're looking to keep this one close as a close game here, which has been the kind of the story for the Pirates. I mean, they've besides last night, that was 2 goals. Ooh, whole 2 goals. The past 3 games before that were just 1-goal games, correct?
Yeah. It was 3 1-goal games that we had last week. One of them in overtime, of course. That was against Park Rapids, and then 2 road wins, 4-3 against Greenway Coleraine, and then 2-1 against International Falls. And, of course, that overtime game against Park Rapids, that, too, was a 2-1 game. There won't be 2-1 tonight, but who knows? Maybe another 4-3 games in store for us.
I wouldn't put it past them, yeah. So we'll see. Looks like it is going to be that third. No, it's going to be the top line. Actually, it's a little mixed, isn't it?
It is that jumbled line.
Yeah,
we saw Caden Edwards
right.
and Jackson Reese and Lucas Miller out there in the second period, kind of jumbled up together there. And it'll be Tegan Lubinsky and Tate Hamry as I think Lucas Miller is waving hello to us.
No.
And
there we go.
Yeah.
Hey, they're loose.
He's not shy of the camera, that is for certain. As off the face-off, it's going to go back to Johansson, and Johansson will send it down. No icing, as it's going to be picked up by Tegan Lubinsky. Up the near side, Miller trying to send it out. That one is going to get sent right back in by McDonald. Lubinsky had to chase it low zone net, and now puck is loose, and a quick shot. That one was off the stick of Lopez, and he wasn't able to get all of it. Here comes Edwards at the red line. He'll send it in, delayed offside as Caden Edwards, he got banged up there behind the play. Now he jumps in on it. Miller will chop it down. Here comes Matt Peterson up to the near side. Edwards almost able to win possession. Hamry trying to nudge it forward, and it goes to McDonald. Now at the far side, it's Lopez. That one canceled out by Miller. Miller will head to the bench for a change as Edwards on the far side. Edwards spins one out in front looking for Fisher. Fisher tried to poke it home. He could not. And an excellent save made by Gilbertson. And that one is blasted just wide of the net from Lubinski. Melsha holds it in as it's going to be Matt Peterson trying to spin it to the near side. And here comes Johansson. He can't get it out. Threw it off of Fisher and back in. Pirates with a lot of offensive zone time here and a couple of chances. And Jay Reese trying to throw one to the middle. Now Fisher, he gave it a whack. That one is going to be played by Gilbertson, and he'll hold on.
Yeah, no, it's a couple of good opportunities for the Pirates there as give credit to the couple of lines that were out there of just getting in front of when the clearing attempts from the Blades and just keep it in the offensive zone.
So here comes Neppel. He'll bring it up, fires a shot. That one's going to be gloved by Kelly here with 15:15 left in the third. Still 3-1, Crookston with the lead.
Yeah, first time really seeing, I guess I already forgot there was a little bit of play in they're all in the zone here, but after those couple of flurries of attempts, then the offensive zone, Pirates will try to win this face-off here and get the puck back out.
Ty Larson in the far corner. Knocks it back down low. Now a shot, and that one is saved by Kelly. A quick developed play there as Vogelbacher dropped it off for Mike Peterson, and he is saved.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's been a couple of Blades there that have had a really good night, just haven't found the back of the net. And if they keep it up, I mean, it's going to be a long night for Kelly, and as he is up to, again, the task once again.
Now at center over here on the near side, Vogelbacher throws it across. Got this for Neppel, but he'll have to drop it back. His pass goes off of Colburn. Trudeau almost was able to pick it up. On the far side in front of the Crookston bench, it'll be Ryan Street. Over near side, Tate Hamry, and he'll send this one in. It was touched by Hayek, and it'll be played by Hayek below the goal. And now here's DeVries on the near side. Ryan Street almost able to cancel it out, and now it will be the Blades up ahead. Bounces off the stick, and now it will be Lubinski in his own end. Throws it across for Hamry. This one gets knocked over to DeVries. On the near side, it's Neppel. Now Neppel will circle around in his own defensive zone. Drops it up ahead. Here comes Vogelbacher. Vogelbacher trying to get through a couple of Pirates. It'll be knocked down by Hamry. Having to chase after this is Matt Peterson. Matt Peterson throws one off the boards, and that one's going to be covered up by Parker Kelly with 13:49 left here in the third period. Still a 3-1 lead for Crookston.
Yeah, the Blades having a little issue there. They can't get even to the red line to dump it in. The Pirates doing a really good job being aggressive on the forecheck there, and their transition defense has been pretty solid.
Stretching out to make the save was Kelly. Had to make another one on the near side as Melsha. He'll carry it in, and Melsha on the near side flips this one down. Ashton Schockman is there first. Schockman centering one, and that one went off of Steinbrink. It went just wide of the cage. Now it's Schockman over into the corner. Still battle for it as Liam Larson was there, but it comes out now for Melsha at the blue line, and he's able to keep it in. Now Schockman, one hands it along over into the corner. It's going to be Matt Peterson, and Steinbrink is there. Now Johansson gets it over to the far side, and now throwing this one across. That was the Blades. No one was home, and Melsha able to punch it further for Liam Larson. And this one takes an odd deflection off the boards and down, and had to be scooped up by Craig. And he'll throw it across for DeVries. And DeVries up the near side. And Pirates are able to hold it in as Jackson Reese trying to cut to the middle. Miller was almost there. Now Miller on the near side. Able to scoop it up and leave it for Tegan Lubinski. Lubinski had that one knocked off his stick. This one's going to be fired out to center as Tate Hamry. He'll throw this one on net. That one had to be saved by Gilbertson. It's going to be banked off the end boards for Craig. Now Craig throwing one across. It was McDonald who was there, but he couldn't get possession as the Pirates able to win it into the corner. Now it's Lucas Miller. Almost was able to get it below the cage. Here's DeVries throwing this across for Craig again. Miller throws the body, now centers one, try to get it to Edwards, had that poked away, but Edwards gets it back below the goal line. His pass takes a deflection into the corner. Lucas Miller charges after it. Craig got there first. Lopez centers one, and he'll be carried out by DeVries before he had that one knocked away from him by Edwards. Now coming out of the scramble, it'll be McDonald as he enters the offensive zone. Donald heads to the ice, but he's able to send it in still. Jackson Reese knocks it over for Lubinsky. Lubinsky in the corner. Yeah, that one knocked away from him. Lopez keeps it in. Now drops it off in a shot. That one is going to be saved by Kelly. He couldn't cover it, but it gets knocked away into the corner. Matt Peterson is there. He's going to be hit by Edwards. As Matt Peterson takes a tumble, now it's Jackson Reese who comes out within on the far side. Reese is out in front of the Crookston bench, gets it out to center. Now Jackson Reese drops it back for Hamry, and that is going to be an icing here with 11:06 left in the third.
Yeah, Pirates a little flustered there. They just want to get that line change out there, but the Blades seem to be a little gassed right now. If you look at the benches, the Pirates are all standing up. The Blades are all sitting down trying to catch their breath, and so I think that depth from the Pirates is really going to come in clutch here as they will get to a lot more of the 50-50 pucks.
It's sent down. Now Ty Larson bashes this around. Ecker tried to step to it first. Jay Reese couldn't get it out. A good job holding the line by Matt Peterson. On the near side, still battle for it. Puck is going to be loose and won by Jay Reese, and he'll throw it out to their own blue line where Matt Peterson will scoop it up, and he'll circle in his own defensive zone. Peterson drops it off near side. Now across, it'll be Mike Peterson, as his pass was nearly intercepted by Garrett Fisher. He got his stick on it, but it goes out to center where Melshow will just spin and fire this down for Gilbertson. He thought about playing it, but now he'll cover it with 10:20 left in the third. Still 3-1, Crookston with the lead. Not as many shots on goal here in this first stint of the third.
No, I mean, both teams have had offensive zone time, but nothing really either going, or else the defense have been pretty good on both ends of getting their bodies in the shooting lanes or sticks in the passing lanes to not let anything really come clean off the shots.
Benarski has his shot blocked off into the corner. That will be the Blades who will end up winning possession. This one's going to be fired down by Neppel. Benarski tried to send it out. He could not. It was held in nicely by Jacob Nicholson. Here comes Tegan Lubinsky, starting out from his own end. Flops it ahead for Grayson Ecker. And Jay Reese sent that one off of Grayson Ecker, who was well offside here with 9:41 left in the third.
Yeah, shots 25-22, pretty close. And we'll see if this line of Colborne, Trudeau, and Street can get something going here. Get some shots on net, maybe try to test the freshman goaltender a little bit more.
Dalen Carenta and Tate Hamry also out there for the Pirates. Here's DeVries. Lost it, Trudeau. Able to send it down low for Colburn. Colburn try to get it back for Trudeau. Now it's Colburn below the goal line into the corner. Sends it to the back for Carenta. Carenta winds and fires, and his shot goes just wide. Had to be played by Gilbertson. Now Hamry with the shot. Getting a stick on it was Trudeau, and Gilbertson will cover with 9:10 left here in the third.
Well, just like that, a couple good opportunities there. Good job there by Carenta to get his shot past that Blade who was skating up towards him, trying to block the shot. Got it through all the way down, and again, missed the net, but went to the corner to keep the offensive zone time up for the Pirates.
There's Colburn on the far side off the face-off. Into the corner. Trudeau tried to sweep it along. It's going to be intercepted there by Lopez, and Lopez sends it forward for McDonald, who gains the zone, drops it back. And Johansson, his shot, it's going to take a deflection into the netting with 8:50 left here in the third. And play has really slowed down here in the last minute or two.
Yeah, no, for sure. The first 6-7 minutes really kind of flew by. And now all of a sudden, I don't know if the teams are starting to get a little gassed or if they're just, again, just not really finding the momentum, not finding some clean passes. Either way, as you said, it's really been a stop-start period.
Here's Edwards at center. Edwards carries this into the far side, drops it back. Jackson Reese with a shot, and that one is going to be gloved by Gilbertson. And he'll cover that one up with 8:37 left here in the third. And they'll have the face-off to Gilbertson's right in the Pirates' offensive zone. Off the face-off, Jackson Reese able to win it. Caden Edwards on the far side. Now Edwards going behind the goal. It's Jackson Reese in the corner. Drops it back for Edwards below the goal line. Now at Edwards, power move now goes behind the net, sends it to the back. Ty Larson winds up and fires a shot. That one skips over the net. Now it's Miller dropping it back for Jackson Reese. Jackson Reese going behind the cage, and Jackson Reese still holding with it. The backhand, it goes to Miller. Miller puts the brakes on. Miller will drop it over to the far side looking for Edwards. Edwards is going to be chased there by Johansson. They still battle for it up on the boards. Now able to come out with this. Lucas Miller with a quick shot, and that one did not go for Miller. Here comes Mike Peterson on the near side. Peterson drops it in. Now the Blades with it as Mike Peterson gets it back below the cage, and Melsha sends it to the near side. Lucas Miller chips it out to center. Jay Reese trying to reach for it. Now Jackson Reese had that one fumble off his stick. Comes out into the middle. Now it's going to be over to the near side. Here comes Eppel dropping it off near side. Gets this for Cassidy, who'll fire a shot. That one never got all the way to Kelly. Now it's going to be picked off as Cassidy over to the far side. Another save made by Kelly. 7 minutes left here in the third. It's still 3-1. Ecker going through the neutral zone. He blew a tire and lost the puck as well. And offside is going to be called as Ecker was trying to get back to his feet and onside. Just couldn't do that, but another spectacular save from Parker Kelly, and we're running out of superlatives.
Not to bust out the thesaurus on that one there, as, I mean, he's just doing such a good job going off his edges right to left or left to right. Doesn't matter either way. Kelly is just, you know, leaving a wide open net to think the Blades can get an easy goal and just saying, nope, nah, I'm here. You're not getting this one past me. Just phenomenal play from the junior.
Here's Xander Klinert. And that one is going to be turned over as Fisher. He'll walk into the offensive zone. Fisher gets it below the goal line. Now sends it out for Jay Reese, and his backhand was saved by Gilbertson. Reese, another one is saved by Gilbertson. And having to knock this one aside to safety was DeVries. And here's Craig, who will carry it out of their own end. Craig fires this down. Kelly will leave it there for Lubinsky behind his cage. 6:10 left here in the third. 3-1 still Crookston on top. Now far side it will be picked up by Klinert. Goes it as far as Jay Reese, and Jay Reese is just going to fire this one all the way down. It will be an icing with 5:58 left here in the third.
I mean, Jay Reese, how many times is he going to be right in that slot? And, I mean, it's just where you want to have your players be. And for those situations, two great opportunities, unfortunately, didn't find the back of the net. But Jay Reese isn't the biggest guy on the team by any means, but he plays like he's a foot taller, about 100 pounds heavier, and he doesn't want to be moved from that lower slot.
5'6" sophomore using every bit of his frame and then some. Jalen Carenta in the corner. Try to chop it along. It's going to be Barry Trudeau behind Parker Kelly. Sending this up the far side. Now Colburn is there. Colburn cuts to the near side. Colburn still walking in with it. This one gets flipped out. And now Trudeau with a big hit. He was able to jar it free momentarily, but Lopez still keeps going. Now it gets sent to the back for Johansson. His shot never got all the way through. Carenta is there. Now it's Lopez throwing one across and a shot. That one is fought off by Kelly. They scramble for it out in front. They score! It's now 3-2. As coming out of the scramble, it was Brushert with the goal. And with 5:07 left, it's just a one-goal game.
My, have things got a little more interesting now in this one. As just a scramble out in front of the net there, Parker Kelly made the initial stop, but just couldn't make another one there. And just like that, it is within one, and we'll have to see who get the assists and all that, but
now here's Hayek, had that one turned over. Now a drive from Larson, and play is halted.
I believe the net went off the mooring there, but either way, quite the goal there for the Blades, as that's just what they needed there. I mean, they've been pushing all game long. They finally get rewarded there.
4:50 left here in the third. Face-off win for Edwards over to the near side. This one gets knocked out as Melsha will fire this one down and in. Blades are able to get it out of their own end. It's on the far side. Vogelbacher right in front of the Pirates bench, throws it in. Cross ice as Melsha's on the near side in the corner. Melsha knocked off the puck. And now turning and firing from a weird angle, and now the net comes off its moorings once again as Kelly tried to make the save, and kind of been a theme here throughout the season that the net over there on that side, for some reason, it's been a little bit more susceptible to coming off the moorings.
Yeah, and it was the opposite side of the mooring, I guess, in that sense, so that's at least a plus that it's not the same one, but still, nonetheless, I'd like to get that figured out here eventually.
Here's Jay Reese in the corner. Trying to flip this one out to center, and that one took a redirection, and that one went off the stick of McDonald, but it did trickle wide. And that's also going to be held in by DeVries, but now going to be knocked out to center as Lubinsky was there and chasing this down. It's Ecker on the far side. Ecker spins and backhands it forward. That one goes off the glass and out. And it will not be an icing. It checked up just before, so Lubinsky had to play it. So here's Ecker. Scooping it up and going up ice with it. Ecker, he was looking for Fisher, had that one picked off by Lopez. Now Lopez knocked it forward. It's going to be played by Lubinsky, and now Jay Reese will fire it in, avoiding the check too, and that one had to be played by Gilbertson as it took a weird bounce. Here's McDonald, and out in front, puck is loose. It's picked up by Colburn, throws it across for Jay Reese, and his shot was deflected by Johansson, and it went wide. Now Jay Reese ended up losing the puck, and on the near side, Blades are able to get it out to center as Lopez. And that one caught up in his skates, but then Lopez trying to go further as he crosses into the blue line. Lopez still going with it, fires a shot. It's saved by Kelly, and puck is swept away, but not out. Now Peterson sends it into the far corner. Ty Larson is there, and he'll bash this one all the way down. And that one is going to be an icing with 2:44 left here in the third.
We'll see if a timeout's going to be called here soon from either side. Nonetheless, one-goal game, and we'll see. Have to keep an eye on Gilbertson there, see if he's going to make his way to the bench. Pirates are, I don't know if they're just trying to do too much or what, but they're having a little struggle here to get it out of their own zone. They got to simple things up here if they want to maintain this one to get the win.
Off the face-off, they still battle for it in the far corner. It's Vogelbacher. And stoppage in play. Are we getting a penalty?
I didn't see any ref have their arm up, but it looks like it.
Looks like we're going to get coincidental minors. That's only going to be the second and third penalty called. They're both going to be called for roughing.
So we'll still skate 5 aside, so that doesn't change, but nonetheless, a defensive zone draw for the Pirates that the Blades win again, but luckily Colburn gets the puck out of the own zone.
Now at center, here's Mike Peterson trying to drop it back. It's turned over. Now Carter Trudeau, he'll walk in, and his shot, that one goes wide. Might have hit the post too. 2:15 left here in the third. This one goes all the way down, no icing. Now here's Hamry behind his own net with 2 minutes left. Net is still being occupied by Gilbertson. Here's Jackson Reese at center. Reese carries it in to the far corner, puts the brakes on, had it knocked away by DeVries. Over to the near side, centering opportunity as Jackson Reese, he'll collect the puck, drops it off near side. Hamry could not keep it in. A minute 40 left. Now it's Casti. He'll throw it forward. It's going to be intercepted by Ryan Street. Ryan Street walks in his shot. That one's saved by Gilbertson. 1:27 left. Gilbertson covers, and it'll be a face-off to his left.
And yeah, the Blades really need to get that puck in the Pirates zone so they can get Gilbertson off for that extra attacker. Pirates, just get the puck deep. Don't even have to get it on net. Just get it deep and bleed out this clock here as the Blades will take their timeout.
1:27 left here in the third. It's a timeout by the Blades. We'll take one as well. 3-2, Crookston with the lead here in the third.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Draw for the Pirates as it'll be a face-off to Gilbertson's left. Caden Edwards in the face-off circle for Crookston. Isaiah Brushert for the Blades as Edwards out in front, got it to Jackson Reese, and now Jackson Reese, he tried a shot, it was saved, and here's Edwards back for Jackson Reese in the corner. Jackson Reese going into the near corner, now throws it across for Caden Edwards. Pirates doing a good job of playing keep away right now. Lucas Miller in the corner. Sends it further for Edwards. Edwards knocked it over to the near side, and this one is almost sent out. It went off the stick of Jackson Reese, and Lucas Miller was there, and he fires it in further. Blades still can't get it out of their own end with just 50 seconds left here in the third. And now they're able to do so. At center, it's Brushert. Net is empty. Gilbertson to the bench as they send it back. Johansson with the shot. It's saved by Kelly out in front. They scramble for it still as it's still loose. Kelly tried to track it, and somewhere under the scramble, the puck is halted here with 33.4 seconds left in the third. And a couple more conversations being had.
Pleasantries, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's getting a little chippy out there, but nonetheless.
Intensity, it's picking up.
Well, with a one-goal game, and goal mouth empty for the Blades, 33 seconds left. I can imagine why it's getting a little chippy out there.
Either that or the Bo Melby cheese curds are being discussed down there.
It's a hot topic, tell you what.
Talk of the town.
You know it.
33.4 seconds left here in the third. Jay Reese in the face-off circle for Crookston as it will be a face-off to Parker Kelly's left. Referees are
discussing
something. I wonder if they're discussing if there will be any penalties that came about it, or if they're just going to say, no, we'll play on. Coach Hardy, he is very interested over at the bench.
I wish they would have told me earlier. I would have got a good shot of him on the stream here, but nonetheless, they're going to keep it 5 aside. Or 5
Extra
on 6.
attacker as the Blades are able to win the faceoff. They'll send it to the back for Matt Peterson. He has a goal already tonight. Peterson winds, fires. That shot had to be deflected wide by Kelly. 20 seconds left. Now they'll throw it across to the middle. Getting a stick on it was Garrett Fisher. They were trying to go backdoor with Johansson. And this one knocked out of the air by Johansson, but it rolled off of Brusher's stick out to center with just 5 seconds left. And puck at center, it's going to be spun further by Fisher, and that is how this one comes to a close. And the Crookston Pirates on senior night, they're able to pick up a 3-2 victory over Breckenridge, Wahpeton. And Pirates get another win. They improve to 13-10-0 on the season. And as you had mentioned earlier, Bo, that means that they secure their regular season record will be over 500. So we are going to step aside. We'll take a break and begin our post-game show here on KROX. The Pirates win 3-2.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum ranging from assisted living care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today, 281-4 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Back to the Crookston Sports Center, 3-2 is the final score. Crookston wins on senior night. As we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, Bo, boy, we have a lot of scores to go over.
We do already, in fact, yes. So obviously, as we said here, 3-2 was the final in the JV game here. Crookston won that one 4-3 in overtime, thanks to a 3-on-3 goal there from Gavin Hawkins, so that was exciting game there. So started the night on the right foot, and the varsity team came through as well with the big win. Crookston wrestling there at Dilworth, Glendon, Felton for a triangular at Glendon. And Barnes will defeat the Pirates 48-30, and then Dilworth, Glendon, Felton will defeat Crookston 66-9. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball, Crookston hosted Ada-Borp West in a combined 7th and 8th grade game, and Ada-Borp West would win 31-22. In college Division I men's basketball, the Minnesota Golden Gophers are hosting Michigan State, and in the second quarter, half. I got confused there for a second. The second half, rather. 13-14 left. The Spartans are up 45-36. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're down in Chicago, take on the Bulls. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left. The Bulls are up 112-110. Close game there. Other boys hockey around the area tonight. It was Red Lake Falls defeating International Falls 7-0. Detroit Lakes shuts out Park Rapids 2-0. Warroad East Grand Forks, it was tied after 2. I believe I'm going to check the update here. Yeah, tied at 2 after 2 periods of play over at East Grand Forks. So very, very, very close game there, which is what you kind of expect out of those two squads this year. Let's see here. Girls hockey, the Section 8 AA tournament quarterfinals. The big schools kicking off their tournament for Section 8. Moorhead defeated Buffalo 10-0. Bemidji over Alexandria 3-0. Brainerd Little Falls defeats St. Cloud 1-0. Sartell Sauk Rapids at Roseau hasn't been reported quite yet. And then girls basketball, a lot of scores around the area. Sacred Heart defeats Thief River Falls 76-69. Ada-Borp West over Bagley 80-38. Warroad defeats Goodridge Grigla 45-42. Blake Park Audubon over Norman County East Yon Hinnerdal 68-41. Monaga defeats Frazee 52-40. Dilworth Glendon Felton defeats Hawley 53-40. Pelican Rapids over Barnesville 62-59. Perham over Breckenridge, 69-52. Cass Lake Bena defeats Walker Hackensack Akeley, 69-46. North Home Kelliher over Pine River Bacchus, 72-68. Nevis over Red Lake, 93-15. And some boys basketball scores for you here. Red Lake County gets a win over Manobin Wabin, 77-64. That's a pretty big win there. Warren Alvarado Oslo defeats Stephen Argyle, 65-53. Sacred Heart over Thief River Falls, 73-51. Norman County East, Yon Hinnerdal defeats Lake Park Audubon 68-58. Dilworth Glendon Felton over Hawley 56-53. And Henning defeats Wadena Deer Creek 72-60. And now it looks like East Grand Forks and Warroad are tied at 3 in the third period. Chris Fee with the updates for us there. So appreciate that. And he's been updating the whole score page as the night has gone on. So we appreciate all that. As always, again, the boss man never stops. He's always working, even if he's not calling a game. So we appreciate that as always, but that's our look at our sports for right now. And again, check out our website throughout the night, and then by tomorrow morning we'll obviously be reading at those results to you live. So a great night all around the area, and that's it for this Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Tyler.
Thank you very much, Bo. So we are going to step aside. We'll take a break. We'll have some interviews right after this here on KROX.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
Softball,
Baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
Speech.
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really.
A lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience, and you've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
And welcome back, as we are still waiting to hear from Coach Hardy, maybe a player as well, as we do have an update on that East Grand Forks War Road game. It's now East Grand Forks who is up 4-3 with 7 minutes left in that one. An exciting battle there between East Grand Forks and War Road. We received that word of that as soon as we went to break. So that is the update there. Let's go over the scoring from our game here tonight, as it was Garrett Fisher. He scored the first goal of the evening. He made it 1-0 for Crookston. That came just 2 minutes into the game. Then after that, it was Brandon Colburn. He was able to score his third goal of the season. That one came off of an assist from Jay Reese. That made it 2-0. That was the score after one. Then it was Matt Peterson. He was able to score for Breckenridge Wahpeton, and that was it made it 2-1. Then Lucas Miller, he scored, made it 3-1, and that was the score after two. Then in the third, it would be Isaiah Brushert who scored, made it 3-2. And the Blades, they tried and tried, but it was Parker Kelly. He was able to stand up to the task with 25 saves on the evening, and it was a 3-2 victory for Crookston. And 27 saves for the freshman Cale Gilbertson, as he was able to have a great performance, the freshman goalie for the Blades. So we are still waiting to get coach or a couple of players up here at least for an interview. So again, we are going to step aside. We'll take another break, and hopefully we'll have some interviews on the other side of this break.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical and speech therapy. We also offer many of these with great benefits. On-site program. Contact us at 21-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And we welcome you back to the Crookston Sports Center. We're going to have a couple of interviews here. Coach Hardy, he is making his way up. He also has a player on the way up as well. As Coach Hardy makes his way up the stairs, he's about to head over into the press box. It was a 3-2 victory for Crookston here on senior night. As I believe we're going to get one of the goal scorers here for a post-game interview. I have to see who it's going to be. And here comes Coach Hardy as he makes his way into the press box. He'll put the headset on. We'll even get him on camera too. As here we are now joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy. And well, what a great way to finish off senior night with a 3-2 win.
Yeah, it was a great night. Everybody was involved. We played a ton of guys. Everybody got tons of minutes tonight, and obviously nice to finish her off with a win.
Going up against yet another great young goalie, too.
Yeah, I thought he played good tonight, huh? Yeah, I thought he played real well tonight. He stopped us a couple times, did a nice job just kind of controlling rebounds, things like that. So he did a good job for Breckenridge tonight. They're going to be tough the next couple of years.
And Garrett Fisher opens up the scoring, and boy, he has been everywhere for you guys, leading you guys in goals. And he's the first Pirate to get to 10 goals or more on the season.
Nice to get to double digits, right? No, he's been great all year. He's got a nose for the net. He works really hard, does things the right way offensively, and yeah, it was it's fun to watch that whole line go. It seems like it's one of them every night that's going and getting it in the back of the net. So really pleased with those guys getting it started there.
Well, and then it was Brandon Colburn who he was able to score later on in the first period, and it feels like it's been a matter of time before he was going to get on the board again.
Yeah, I mean he's been so good. He's so tight, so good down tight. Like I'm thinking into the third period there, where Brandon and Street and Carter just were working the puck behind the net, and he's so good with his hands and can create. But yeah, he took the puck to the middle there and ripped it top shelf and had a nice goal.
Well, and then after that, it was Lucas Miller. He ended up getting the game-winning goal, the GWG for Lucas Miller, as his goal in the second proved to be the difference.
Yeah, so that's 6 for Lucas this year, which is huge, right? We need that secondary scoring. We mixed up the lines a little bit tonight. Caden Edwards played with him and Jackson Reese, senior line, and I thought they looked great out there together.
A couple of other seniors that really stood out. How about the night there from Jane Steinbrink?
Steiny, man, we love that kid. He's such a good kid. He works so hard. We wanted him to score. Him and Ashton and Dalen, we were all hoping that they would get on the board here. It just wasn't their night, but they all played great. Coming in, you're not sure how the game's going to go, and we're moving guys around and mixing things up. But those guys played some outstanding hockey for us tonight. So I was really proud to watch those guys out there in some varsity action.
Well, we talked a little bit about it in the pregame show about the senior class and it being their final home game here at the Crookston Sports Center. What was the tone in the dressing room postgame?
It's hard. It's everybody deals with their emotions a little bit differently. Millsy's over here. He's a little teary-eyed. And it's okay. But it's hard. You grow up playing in a place, and I go back last weekend and we're in I Falls, and you get those little feelings again. It's the smell, it's the way it looks, and you know that this is maybe likely the last time that you play out here. I said before the game, I said next game that you guys play here, you're on Morgie's team in the alumni game, which is always fun. So and I said, and we got to beat you. So it's different. There's a lot of emotions. It's some guys it won't hit them for a while. Some guys it hits them right now. But everybody goes through it kind of in their own time. And this is just such a great group of kids. Like we said in the pregame, I've had them for since they were in 9th grade. This group is a group that came up and played in JV so that we could have a JV team instead of a Bantam team, just because of numbers. They kind of made that sacrifice. And some of them got some varsity action right away. Some of them it took some time. And but all in all, they've all played really big roles on this hockey team. And I was having a conversation with one of them downstairs. As obviously it's emotional, and I just said, hey, it's I love you. It's not done, right? You're not done. You're more than a hockey player too. You know what I mean? Like I'm so proud of who you are as a young man and what you're gonna do next. And I know that this chapter is closing a little bit, but you mean more to all of us than just what you do on the ice, right? And what you do in the next phase, whether you're gonna become a teacher, a doctor, electrician, a farmer, go to the military. We got guys kind of pursuing all sorts of career paths, and I'm just excited to see what they do, because I know all 10 of them are gonna be super successful in whatever they do.
And after a pretty sentimental senior night here this evening, it's going to be a couple of practices. I'm guessing you're looking forward to getting some practices in.
I was thinking that I was at school today, and I'm thinking, do I remember how to make a practice plan? Yeah, it's been a while. So it'll be good to get a couple of days of practice in, and then hopefully we can head up to Baudette on Friday and get another win. They've been playing some really good hockey. We had a tight one with them in Thief River Falls earlier this year, and like I said, I'm excited to get back to practice for a little bit. We need it. We got some things to clean up, and more importantly, we're not going to go long tomorrow because we're tired. The boys are gassed. You can see it. 4 games in 5 days is a pretty tough deal to do, but they battled through, and obviously last night didn't go our way, but got the win tonight.
3-1 in that 4 and 5 stretch. Is that kind of what you envisioned?
I mean, obviously envisioned 4-0, but it's a tough stretch. It's a stretch where we learn a lot about who we are, and I'm excited to see what we do here in the next little stretch. I feel like this team's in a good spot. Obviously, we'd like to score a few more goals tonight, maybe not have a tight one, but we were able to pull out the W, and that's really all that mattered, right? We wanted to get everybody involved. Everybody played a ton, and it was we could have it could have gone a little differently. I like that they pushed us though. That made this game a little more interesting, better for us long term. I think to be in a game where we had to kind of hang on at the end there. So that's gonna be important here coming up, that experience. And it's always tough to have senior night, but we got a few weeks left here.
It's Lake of the Woods on Friday. What do you know about them?
Yeah, I mean they got the two guys that can really go, Randy Wood and Jordan Karanen, and they played a tough one against Fort Francis. Got the win last night. I think that was the last game they had before they play us. It's always tough to get on the road and go up there and play. They got a nice new facility, but yeah, it'll be a good test for us. I thought when we played them in Thief River, we had long stretches where we kind of dominated, but they're so good in transition, and that's maybe where we've been struggling a little bit. So that's maybe going to be the focus the next couple of days in practice is. How do we handle that transition better and just prepare for them come Friday.
Thank you very much for joining us, Coach. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, one more thing. We got to, obviously it's about our seniors and their players, but absolutely big, massive shout out to their parents, their grandparents, all their families who they make it possible for these guys. So just really proud to be a part of this Crookston family, and they're part of our family. They live and breathe with us, and the wins and the losses and the tears and all that. So big shout out to them because we've got a great group here.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.
So that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, with his thoughts. And now coming on over, it's going to be Lucas Miller. And once again, we get to hear from Lucas Miller. And, well, Lucas, you cap off senior night, you get a goal. How does that feel?
I mean, you can't ask for anything more fun than that on senior night. So it was just an awesome feeling, get the win, get the game winner.
Were you more nervous or more excited to play here on senior night?
At this point, I feel like I'm used to the nerves, especially at home. So I was very excited for this one. I think it was pretty fun. So,
and you get to play with everyone on the senior class. How important was that, not just to you, but to everyone on that senior class, to be able to be out on the ice, share some ice time together, play with some different people that you normally don't get to play with?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I grew up playing hockey with all those boys. I love every single one of them, and it was something special, all of us on the ice at the same time. So, yeah, it was awesome.
Are you guys a pretty tight group, you guys, that senior class?
Yeah, we all love each other very much. So, like I said, it was very special, all of us on the ice tonight.
What was the message in the dressing room before the game, trying to get you guys, focused in, even though, yeah, there's a lot going on with all the ceremonies and stuff being taking place, but you still had to focus up and play a hockey game?
Yeah, especially after last night with that tough loss, we wanted to come out flying, get all the boys in, and just have some fun, win a game. We did that. So,
walk us through your goal.
Well, Hardy put me and Eddie and Jackson on the line, so Eddie just put it in there. He pretty much gave that one to me, and I just tapped it in. So that was all 16 right there. And I want to say one more thing. It was Coach Morgie. He told me how to tape my stick, so that was all him too.
It was all about the tape job?
Yeah. No toe. It's dirty.
Okay, so is that something new that you just went with?
When I played in Greenway, I got a goal. He told me to tape it like that, and I got a goal, so I've been sticking with it. And he told me today, do it again, and I popped another one. So I might have to stick with it.
Yeah, we'll have to see on Friday if you end up sticking with it there. But also, it was Garrett Fisher and Brandon Colburn scoring in the first period for you guys. But how important was it? Brandon Colburn, he's been all over the place. Feels like he's played every single line this season, and his play, he finally is able to cash in. He's had great opportunities over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, he's a heck of a player, and especially like bouncing around like that. I mean, he came in there and just sniped it, so that was awesome for him.
And once again, Parker Kelly, rock solid in net, had a couple of monster saves.
Yeah, he was good. I will say we did say shutout again this time, and he got scored on. He was pretty mad at me, but I'm going to say it was not my fault, so.
It was just it just happened.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, and also, how about Brady Chandler playing yesterday too? You guys, we didn't get to talk to anyone yesterday, but how was that playing in front of Brady?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, he came in there and he played very, very well. We just couldn't get the win for him. That's very disappointing, especially his first varsity start. So we wish we could have got the win for him, but I thought he played pretty well.
Yeah, so the future is bright in net for both Parker and Brady. You guys are able to get the win, and, man, it's just got to feel really good on senior night to cap it off with the home win. What does it mean to play for Crookston?
I mean, it means everything. Like, growing up here, playing at the CSC, knowing this is the last one, it's kind of sad, but it's also good we got the win. I definitely miss playing here. I know all the other boys down there are going to miss playing here senior night. It's awesome, bittersweet.
And how about just playing in this building?
I mean, it's awesome. I think we probably have one of the best, if not the best rink in our section. So I know other people love playing here. It's just awesome we can play at home.
Well, you're able to get the win. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on not just getting a goal, but the GWG too. So that's got to feel really good. Very memorable senior night.
Yeah, I think this is one I'm going to remember forever, especially with all the boys down there. It's definitely special.
Any final thoughts?
I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be a Crookston Pirate.
Well said, Lucas. Congratulations and best of luck moving forward.
Yeah, thanks for everything, boys.
As that was Lucas Miller joining us here on our post-game show. Really appreciate him swinging by as the senior able to get the game-winning goal as both May 15th birthdays there. So the birthday twin, if you will, with yours truly. So and you could tell that, that's just such a really tight senior class, really really great group there. And you could tell it meant a lot for him to be able to play together with some of those guys that they hadn't really been able to play with all season. So really cool night for them and those seniors. And of course, we wish them the best of luck in their post hockey playing career. But their hockey career, it's not done yet. They still have a couple of games in the regular season, and who knows what happens in the postseason.
No, it's a very good point. No, I mean, it's, Lucas Miller is definitely one of those funnier guys that gets a smile on your face, but obviously he knows the seriousness of being a senior and what it means, and obviously that whole group just really does a phenomenal job of making sure everyone's included, and they're all in this together in that sense. And, yeah, I mean, you never know what the playoffs can happen. They got a couple regular season games left, and we'll have to wait and see. But overall, still just a good game, a good way to end if this is their last game here at the CSC for those seniors. And they definitely can be pretty happy with the way they played to get a big win there.
Well, that should just about do it here from the Crookston Sports Center. Once again, the Pirates, they win this one 3-2 on senior night over Breckenridge Wahpeton. So before we sign off, I have to thank our excellent sponsors who help make this possible. Without our great sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you to our sponsors, and the best way for you to thank those sponsors is to patronize those businesses. If you are unable to do that, at the very least, you can swing on by and say thank you for being a sponsor of high school athletics on KROX. So for Bo Melby, I'm Tyler Hergert signing off. The Pirates, they win on senior night 3-2 over Breckenridge Wahpeton. The Pirates, they are back in action on Friday. We'll have that here on KROX. Hope you have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.